None of us can compare to what she has battled through in life. With the technology advancing, 3D printing has given her a new set of fingers to make an impact on this world. Medical applications for 3D printing are expanding rapidly and are expected to revolutionize healthcare. Medical uses for 3D printing, both actual and potential, can be organized into several broad categories, including tissue and organ fabrication, implants and anatomical models, and pharmaceutical research regarding drug dosage, forms, delivery, and discovery. With 3D printing prosthetics, it brings many benefits from customization of medical products and the low cost of money. Three-dimensional printing is a manufacturing method in which objects are made by fusing or depositing material such as plastic, metal, ceramics, powders, or liquids, or even living cells into layers to produce a 3D object. The use of 3D printing to customize prosthetics can provide value for both patients and physicians. Another benefit from 3D printing prosthetics is the cheap cost of people who struggle to pay their bills. Electric powered units and mechanical devices have been improved to accommodate children's needs. Luke used to be shy and sometimes hide his arm behind his back. Now he shows off his 3D printed hand. It boosted his confidence and has definitely been a game changer for him, said father of Luke, Greg Dennison. Today, I present to you guys the benefits of the technological advancements of 3D printing prosthetics, the Cyborg Beast, and how the Cyborg Beast functions, and the pricing of the Cyborg Beast. There are 24 different printing machines that vary on material, quality, and the speed of the manufacturing of an item. Joseph Brenner, Director of Clinical Prosthetics at the Institute for Electrical Limb Development, 2014 said, "The fantastic part of the technology is that it is very accessible." One example I want to talk about in my speech is the Cyborg Beast. The Cyborg Beast is a low-cost 3D printed prosthetic hand created using a software program. To fully operate the Cyborg Beast, elastic cords placed inside the dorsal aspect of the fingers, providing passive finger extension. Finger flexion is driven by the non-elastic cords along the palmar surface of each finger and is activated through 20 to 30% of the wrist flexion. The Cyborg Beast allows people who have upper limb deficiencies to grasp onto items as if their hand was functioning like normal. There has been an increase in the number of children born with congenital upper limb deficiencies or acquired traumatic amputations during the past 2 decades. Sounds expensive, right? But the exact opposite. M2 Presswire, a publication in England, says on September 2015, with no author cited, 3D printing has the ability to minimize the cost of specialized equipment, enabling lower lead time and narrow compliance requirements when compared to the traditional methods they used to use. Now that I have explained what the Cyborg Beast is and how it impacts the medical field, I can now illustrate how the Cyborg Beast functions. The fitting procedures for the prosthetic hand require a few simple anthropometric measures of both limbs to properly scale the prosthetic device. The Cyborg Beast was designed to allow easy fitting with minimum requirements, which include hand length, palm width, forearm width, and 3/4 of a range of motion with the wrist. This prosthetic hand uses EMG technology, or electromyography. There are 2 sensors that read or make contact with the residual limb and pick up electrical signals from the muscles. So when the person flexes and extends the residual limb, the prosthetic hand then opens and closes and also has the ability to rotate. Now that we know about the Cyborg Beast and how it works, and what it can do for people, let's talk about the low-cost benefits of the Cyborg Beast. George Ziniga, assistant professor in the Department of Exercise Science and Pre-Health Professions at Creighton University, January 2015, stated, The cost of a body-powered prosthetic hand ranges from $4,000 to $6,000, depending on the mode of control. These devices require extensive fitting procedures to develop the terminal device and often include a complex system of cables and harnesses. The low cost of the Cyborg Beast will have a significant positive impact on the quality of life and daily usage, and can be incorporated in several activities at home and school for the children. Dr. Albert Chi, an assistant professor of surgery at Johns Hopkins Medicine, February 25th, 2015, stated, "Healthcare providers are beginning to take note. In September, Johns Hopkins Hospital in Maryland and Enable hosted their first 3D printing conference involving the medical community, volunteers, recipients, and manufacturers. The hospital has purchased a 3D printer and has begun printing free prosthetic devices for children." Now that we are aware of how 3D printing works, the Cyborg Beast functions, and pricing, we should look to the next step of educating others to help them improve upon their disability. This technology can change people's lives all over the world. Educate others and help them become the superhero they deserve to be. Thank you. Grab it and turn around.
Hi, this is Diane, Alex's mom.